Hi, Blind Guy Garage. This is a little bit different. He got show the box of the stuff, the thing. We got this for Christmas, which this is also the thumbnail. And this little fella right here is pretty good at putting this stuff together. What's this little fella's name?
Chandler.
All right. So he put it together already. And I had this thing, so he put all of his parts back in there because he said he wanted to do a video on building it. And I'm like, well, you already built it. And he's like, well, I can take it apart. I said, you want to do that? And he said, yeah. And he said, Daddy, I need like 30 Ziploc bags to put it all back organized. I said, no, we're not doing that. But I do have this, so this worked out. So go ahead and I'm going to be your cameraman now, bud.
Okay.
And I may ask you questions.
Yes, sir.
So what are these?
Directions.
What do we do with these?
Uh.
Do we ever get rid of them?
Oh no, sir. I'll keep them.
Why?
Just in case I break it, I know what to do.
So you always hang on to your directions because if you drop this thing and it shatters into a million pieces, you know where all the pieces go, right?
Yes, sir.
In order.
Mm-hmm. That's
the kind of stuff that people want to know. Especially little guys like you. They're going to be watching this video to try to figure out how to build this thing. Alright.
So we got our minifigure, put legs and torso together, put on his head, and this little, his little accessory.
Show the camera.
Now
You gotta put it right up in her face over here. There you go.
Now let's start making the car. It doesn't tell you what the piece is called, so that's the first piece. Then there's a 4x4, put it on each side. Then, also don't know what this piece is called, but for them, put them on over here. Then 1x2 with clip, wherever that is. Next, we're doing the axles. Put little studs in there. Put it on the bottom. Two axles. Next is a corner plate. Two corner plates. Put them around the axles. Then two red corner plates. Put them over the black corner plates. Then a 1x4 red piece, put it here. Then 1x2 plate.
So right now he's doing something I can't do. I can freestyle and build it, but I can't go by the directions.
There it is. 1x2 plate. Then two jumper plates, dark gray.
Now does it say it's called a jumper plate?
No, sir, but I watch a guy on Epic, and he says all them pieces in the name.
Oh, and he calls that's what he calls the pieces, the jumper plate and stuff?
Jumper plates and 1x4s and 1x2s and stuff like that. Then.
So why is it called a 1x4 or a 1x2?
Because there's one stud at the end, and then it's 4 long, so 1x4. And then we got our two fenders. Put them over our axles. Then 2 more corner plates. And a 1x2 with clip. Put it over.
Now, I want to ask you something. Since we did it this way, does this, having it set up like this, does it make it easier to put it together than if it was in all the little baggies?
Oh, yes, sir. I think I missed something. Because it's not even. Oh, yeah. So, there. Then wait a what? It went together the right way the first time. Oh. So.
What'd you do?
I forgot to put something on the. Okay. Gotta go back a few pages whenever we put the axles on. Yeah. So on one of the axles we have to put a 2x4 plate. And then stick the 2x4 on the front. Yeah. Yes, that was it. And then we can put everything back on. There we go.
Let's say even when you mess up, it's not a big thing to go back and change some stuff around and fix it.
Okay. Now back to our 2 corner plates. Black. Okay, now we need 2 1x1 orange transparent pieces. Put them behind the fenders. Then another 1x1 plate. Okay. We will put that right above our other 1x1 plate on top of the 1x4. Now a 2x2 plate with 2 studs behind these. Put that on either side of the 1x2 plate. And then we need a 1x4 plate with 2 studs in the middle, right here. Put that on our jumper plates. Oh. So, never mind. We need to center a 1x1 transparent piece in the middle of the 1x4. And then get some 1x1 curvy pieces with a hook. Where are they? Over here. 2 of them. Then poke them outward on either side of the 1x1 transparent piece and put it on the plates.
And when you show us the parts or the things that you're doing, you need to show it a lot closer to the camera because it's difficult when you're watching YouTube and stuff, you have to pause the video and zoom in, which you know if you don't know you can do that, you can do that on the
Yes, sir. But okay, so get the piece. It's another 1x4 red, and that'll go over our 1x2 with clip, and then we need 2 1x1 black pieces. I think they're over here. What did I put them? Oh, there they go. Okay, now we will put those in front of the fenders, right there, and right there. Then we need a 2x6 gray piece, like that, and then put that over everything. Two more black corner plates, 1x4 with 2 studs on either side.
When you bring it up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Look where my hand is. About right here would be good.
Yes, sir. So put these on the 2 corner plates on hair everywhere on either side of the corner plate. I mean the 2x6. Then put our 1x4 in between. Then we need our 1x1 with stud. And put them also in between the corner plates. Okay, so now we need a 1x2 brown piece with a 1x2 curvy piece. Then we will connect those and put them on those studs. Next, we will need another 1x6 and 2 transparent 1x1s. And we will put the 1x6 over everything one last time. Oh, never mind, we offset it about 1 stud over and put the transparent pieces on either side of that 1x4 with 2 studs. Next, we need 2 1x1 half skirts, and then we will put those on the studs of the 1x4. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a 1970 Dodge Charger.
You might need to go back a step or two also because we had to pause the video. You don't have to take it off. Just let them know what you did. Show it like in the up here.
So these 2 quarter circle 1x1 pieces, I put them on either side of the 1x4.
All right.
Okay, now we're making the back. So we need a 2x4 with 2 studs coming out the side. 1x2 red brick. 1x1 with 2 studs going upward, and a 1x1 transparent orange piece. Put those on the bottom of the 1x2. Next, we need the 2x4 with 2 studs coming out on the side, and put that on the bottom of those two pieces. Next, we need a 1x4 plate that's black and center it. Actually 1x2 with clip on the two studs from the 1x1. Then the 1x4 on that. Then we will flip it over, grab a 3x3 black piece, and put it up in the top right corner. Then a 1x3 gray piece. And put that under the 3x3. Next, a 2x2 with two studs. Put that on the bottom 2x4. Okay, we'll make another one of these, just opposite side. So, one 2x4 with stud, 1x2 with red brick, 1x1 transparent piece, 1x1 with two studs coming up, another 2x4 with studs, another 1x2 with hook, and another 1x4 plate. That's a 1x6.
And how many pieces were in this set?
It says 345. It took a while to organize. Pain in the butt.
Did it take longer to organize than it does to build it?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, now we'll flip it over again. Then connect it to this piece. To the 1x... Dang it. I hate saying the names. 2x2 with stud. Then we need another 1x3 gray piece. And then put it on right there. Next, a 3x3. Forgot where I put those two. Oh, there it is. Now we will put that above the 1x3. Next, we'll take a 1x2 brown piece and put it above the 2x2 with two studs on the top. Now we'll take a 2x2. Dang it. Oh, I hate the names. 1x2.
Well, you may not have to say every name of every piece, bud.
With a ball and put it above the 1x2 brown piece. Now, a 2x8 black piece over that. 1x1 transparent piece under 2x8. Two 1x2 curvy pieces. Put them beside 1x1. Then 1x2 with stud on the outside in between the two curvy pieces. Then a 1x2 cheese slope.
A what?
A 1x2 cheese slope.
Cheese slope?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you call it a cheese slope? I'm getting hungry.
I don't know. and a 1x1 cheese slope.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. It's like a slanted piece.
So maybe it looks like a slice of cheese or a piece cut out of cheese.
Yes, sir, but it's gray. That's pretzel.
Well, it's not a rice. That'd be moldy cheese,
Yeah.
I guess.
Some nasty cheese. A 1x2 piece with a sticker. I've already put the sticker on. And then put it upside down. And that's the license plate.
What's the license plate say on it?
It says June, California 2JR1424.
Well, good grief. I figured it'd be something cool, not just sound like a literal license plate.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot of 1x2s. So now we need 4 1x2 curvy pieces.
I wonder if that's the license plate numbers on the car in the movie.
Probably.
We'll have to
Have to watch
see
it.
if anybody comments it.
We'll watch it. I love that movie. Another 1x1 with, 1x2 with ball. Can I just say another one of these whenever?
It's up to you. It's your video.
Okay. A 1x2 curvy downward slope, also what he calls it.
I mean, you watch him because he tells you the names of the parts too, right?
Then a 2x2 curvy downward slope, right there. Another one of these.
The tongue twister. That's a tongue twister 2000.
And another one of these. And put it on the opposite side.
Is that another tongue twister one, or is that?
No, it's the same thing I just said. Curvy downward slope. This
Curvy
is-
downward slope hooked cheese turd.
Sure. Then 2 1x1 with clip on top. Put it on either side of the 1x2 with ball. Now I don't know what this next piece is called, but okay.
We got what you call it, who's you watch it, a kajigger.
So two of these, I also don't know. I think it's a two long rod, and stick it in these. Gotta make 2 of them, and then stick it on your clips from those 1x1s and point them down. So there's your exhaust. Okay, we flip it over, put it on the back. So stick the 2 balls into the clip. It's hard to get in there. When did they? Oh, oops. I forgot a piece. So 1x2, 2x4.
So we'll pause while you figure it out and fix it, or no?
Oh, I've already noticed it.
I'm saying fix
didn't
it.
look right. Yes, sir. I'm fixing it. Okay, now I fixed it. Now we need a 1x5. Very rare. With put a 1x1. Okay, now we need 1x3 white piece. And 1x2 transparent red piece. 1x1 transparent red piece. 1x1 black piece. There it is. So now these are the tail lights. Oh crap. I think we're missing a piece. Maybe we lost one.
Alright, well I'm gonna pause it and see if we can find it.
Okay, we found it. 1x.
He found it, I did not find it.
one by one transparent red piece on this side again, then another one. Okay, now this is a very odd piece. It's a 1x2 with, it's 2 pieces tall, and it has 4 studs on the front. And another one of these, and put them right there on top. Then center it up on the 2 holes there with the 1x2. Okay, and now we slide it in this indentation that they left. Okay, and there's your taillights. Next, you need whatever this piece is. It's huge. Then we just put it over the back. And there's the back of your car.
What's it look like?
It's huge. Oh, like that. Okay, now we're working on the front. Oh crap. We need 8 1x1 cheese slopes that are black.
It's a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Where are they? And we're gonna put those along the side, not slide. So 4 on each side for the stage.
And they're 1x2s.
Yeah, instead of 1x1s. Figure that out. So there's that side. And on the next side. Okay. Next, 2 more. Well, one of these and another jumper plate. Where is the jumper plate? There it is. So we are going to put the 1x1 with stud there and the jumper plate right here. Only one person can sit in it, and it's a weird Dodge Charger. Next.
In the movie, it's a full-blown race car, I think. So I'm not even sure if he even has a bunch of seats in it.
It only has one. It has a red.
It's been a while since I've looked at the movie or anything.
Okay, but now we need a 1x1 brick. And set this Kahuber blodger on top of that. And set it on this piece. Now we need another one of them and set it right beside that. Okay, now we're gonna make the seat. So 1x1 with 2 studs going upward. 1x2, a 1x1 half circle on top, and a 1x1 with clip in the back. And we set that on top of this piece right there. Next, a 1x2 black piece, and a 2x2 cheese slope on top of the 1x2, and set it under the half circle, center it up, there's your seat in there. Okay, now we're making what I think is the gear shifter. So another 1x2 black piece, and another half circle. Set it on the right stud. Then a 1x1 red circle, well, cylinder piece, and a 1x1 circle with rod poking out. And that will go on that piece right there, behind it. I don't think we're gonna get through this quick. A 1x2 with nothing. Okay, now we need a 1x1 half circle. Just, it's bigger. Wherever I put it, there it is. Okay, and we'll put that on the left side. Oh.
The dog has got some really serious snoring going on. Chevy.
Now we need a 1x1 circle piece with rod sticking up, and it's black this time instead of red. Right there. I don't know where I put this next piece. I think it's in my room somewhere. Alright, I found it, and we're gonna have to stop naming the pieces because the device we're taking the video on is having difficulties. So
Technical difficulties.
Yep, what he said. So we're gonna put it on there. Yep, right there. Now we put it right beside what I think is the gear shifter, but pretty sure that's wrong. Okay, now we're making what the steering wheel will be on. So this piece, then a one, that's way too many. Yeah, that piece. Stick that on there. Then black one of these. Then take our steering wheel, put that on there. Then two of these. Set these on either side. Okay. Now we're gonna set this in the front, right there, like that. And gonna take two of what I don't know what these pieces are called either, but set these, push them in there, make two of them, like that. Then we're going to hook it on to what we made earlier. So either one there and one there. Next, two pieces. Okay, so we're gonna put one of these around the axle in the front, another one of them around the axle on the other side. 2x2, 2x2. So, dang it. Oh, found it. Put this piece in between those corner pieces. Then we need two more of these pieces and set them along what we just built there. And now need two of these pieces right there and set them on the first two studs of what we just built along there. Okay, so Next, we need 4 or the rest of these pieces. Those. Then we're gonna make like a little U that's very long. So just like that. Next, 4, I like to call them Superman symbols. They look like that. I dropped it. So we're gonna make another U that's very odd looking again. So we'll do that just on both sides of those 2x6s, and then 1 more of these. And we're going to put those on top of these 2 pieces right there, like that. Next, we are making, I don't know what like the rear windows. Okay, so headlight pieces. So 2 of these, and 1 of these, put it on this, and then a half brick on there, then that piece, yeah, we'll say that. Then another clip, stick a rod in there. Well, crap, I'll break it off. Now we will set it on top of this piece over here, so like that. Now we're making the other side of it. So just the same thing, opposite ways. So just like that. Now we're setting it on the opposite side, right there, like that. So very long piece I tried to use earlier. Then
It would be a very bad thing to knock that in the floor.
Yes, very, very, very bad. It would aggravate me. So we're gonna offset these pieces. So yep, okay. And then we'll offset this one by 1 stud. Make 2 of those. Okay, now we gonna line it up with our fender and then set it on there like that. Same thing with the other side. Oh yeah, and it'll try and wobble around, but whenever you get more pieces on there, it'll line up. So, 2 circle pieces. So we'll need 2 of these and 2 of these. Next, so I'm gonna put these 2 pieces on those 2 pieces. So connect the 2 pieces, and then we'll put them there. Okay, so now we need our other 2 fenders. Put them in the front, just like that. Huh? Dang. Sometimes Legos can be a little aggravating, but we got it. 2 more of, dang it. 2 more of these pieces, and then connect them here. See, now those pieces won't wobble. But do that same thing on both sides. Okay, now gotta hurry up. 2 of these, and put them right. Dang it! I keep dropping pieces. Put them right there, like that. Now, 2 quarter circles that are black, like that. Set them on the outside, right there, like that. Now, 2 of these. Behind the fenders, so 1 there and 1 here. Then gotta take these out really quick. Dividers. So these 2, we'll set that over the quarter circles and the 1x2s and stuff. So like that. So these 2 pieces I just put on, and so now this piece right there, like that. Ow, that kind of pinched me. And then this V-shaped piece, and we will put those inside of each other and set it in between those, and it'll hover over the Superman pieces. Now some corner pieces, set those beside that what I just put down. Starting to look like a car now. Okay, so we need 2 of these and 2 of these, and we will put those on upside down on these pieces, like that. Now we will set those pieces facing inward to that little V-shaped piece. It's inside of that right there. Like that, those 2. So now we need 3 of these. Put them on top of the Superman. Like that, right there. So now we need 2 of these pieces and 2 of these pieces. Put those together and then make 2 of those. Then we will set them on either side of that piece. That piece I just put on, like that. Now we need more of these pieces. Set them on like this, like so. There's still a lot to do. Okay, now we need 1 of these. Gonna set it right in front of that weird looking piece, the V-shaped piece. And now we're gonna take a corner plate, wrap it around that 1x1, same on the other side. Now we're gonna take 2 of these and put them right behind those other 1x1s. Next, we need 2 of these pieces. All going to wrap them around the other corner plate on both sides, like so. Now need 2 of these. Going to put them at the front. Next, 2 quarter circle pieces, and we will put them so 2 corner circle pieces, 2 1x3s, 2 1x6s, and 2 minifigure skates.
Minifigure skates.
No, their minifigure is the name of the Lego character, and they're like little roller skates. They are using it for the handle. So take your 1x6 and set it in there on the side like that. On the other side too. Now minifigure skates. Let's just call them skates. Put them on either side as well. And same with the 1x3s. Oh, dang it. I put these 2 pieces in there backwards. I flip them around. Oh, fell on the floor. Put our 1x3s on either side as well. And put the quarter circles facing that way and this way. Now, what we need is 2 of them pieces. Set them beside the connection of that back piece put on earlier. Okay, now we need 2 of these pieces. Put them on either side on the back as well, like that. Now we need 2 curvy downward slopes. Put them, we'll connect these pieces, so put it like that. And then 2 more of the pieces that I just had to fix. And put them facing inward. Now we need 2 of these slope pieces and put them along the along these studs on the outside. we need two of these to fill in this gap right here. Like that. Next, we need another of them little poles. Set it right here, like click it in there, then push it down where it goes across. Or like a little cage, and push these down. So you gotta move them this way and push them down like that. There's the cage. Okay, now one by one and a half circle. Connect those two together. Dang it, keep dropping pieces. Okay. Set that aside. Take out this big long piece, you need two of them. Put it along the front. I need one 1x4 plate. And 1x1 tile. Set that over here. And then put this back there instead of up there. Now we need this piece, and we're going to stick that right there behind that little V. Then we need two of these pieces. Going to set them on either side of that 1x2. Now we need some more curvy downward slopes. Set them down there like that. Next we need our back windshield. Put that right there. Now we're ready for the roof of it. More quarter circles. And set them facing the back. Okay, now we need some upside down curvy downward slopes, so because there's studs on the inside. Now we're going to flip over the car and put them right there and right. Never mind. Sometimes the instructions can be a little confusing. Okay, so we're gonna offset them on the gray piece. Now you need two 1x4 plates, and then offset them to make them come this way. Well, either way. Next, we need this super long. I don't even know what it is. It's a 1x8 piece. It's very big. Now we're going to set that right there in front of the 1x4s. Okay. Now we need 2 1x1 with studs, and we're going to put them upside down on these 2 1x1 curvy pieces, like that. Okay. Next, okay, I'm gonna set that to the side to make the grill. So next, a 1x3 and another 1x3, but it's a tile. See, there's your grill. I've already put the sticker on. Okay. Now we need 2 jumper plates and 2 1x2 with 4 studs going up. Now, I'm going to put the jumper plates on the 2 studs in the back, like that. Now we will take our 1x3, put it right there, so offset it, and then do that. Now we can stick it on these 2 studs. That's why we put the 1x1 with stud on either side, upside down. Okay, now we're making the headlight. Well, one of the headlights. So get your 1x1 with studs going down and 1x1 brick. Then you need another 1x1 with stud going down. Put it on top, going the opposite direction to curvy 1x1s, and put them on your first piece that you put on there, and then put it, well, there's a little indentation right here where you can slide it in, and here in a second it will be all fastened up. Yep. Okay. Ah, dang it, it fell out. Okay. So we're going to take a 2x2 plate and offset it to where one piece will connect that, so now it won't come out. And we need the longest black piece we got in here. It's a 1x6 tile. It'll go right up there. Okay. Now we're making the other headlight. So 1x1 brick, 1x1 tile with studs going down, another 1x1 with studs going down, but put it on top like that. Now for our headlights, put the curvy 1x1s side by side, and then we're going to slide it on right there, and we need a 1x1 tile and stamp it on right there. We need now a corner plate, but it's a tile, and a 2x2 tile, and set that right beside the 1x1 where it comes up. Okay, now we're going to put this in the center of those 2x2s. So we're going to make a little L in between them. Okay, now we need another super long piece. It was like a 1x8, I think. Okay, we need 2 1x1s with studs going down, but they're gray this time, and put them on either side of the 1x8. Now, if we just set it on there, there's the front. Okay, we're almost done here.
Bring it closer.
Oh, there's the front. That's really cool.
Don't move it around so much. Go really close.
Yeah, that's very cool. I love making cars. They're so fun.
I like building the real ones.
Yeah, I won't.
That's fun too.
Okay, so we can flip it over, transparent one by one, put it on the upside down 1x2 curvy downward slope. Well, curvy upward slope is what we could call it. Make 2 of them, just like that. Now I'm going to set it right here. So there's the little reflectors on the side of the car. Okay, now we need our actual windshield in the front. Set it right there in front of the what's it, steering wheel. I forgot about that. 2 quarter circles again, and put them like so. Okay, so now we're making part of the engine. So a 1x2 curvy piece with, just keep on putting them up. We need 5 of the 1x1 curvy pieces. So sitting here stacking them up. Okay, now we need some ping pong handles. That's what the guy calls them in Epic. Minifigures can hold them. Now a half circle, put it on the left side. Another 1x1 curvy piece on top of that other thing. Now a 1x1 curvy piece with rods sticking up. Then bam. Okay, so now we're going to put this on in these 2 little studs. It's the supercharger. So I'll make it fit. So push it down in there, and
we also call the big thing, bring this. That's the front of the supercharger, and then he'll put another thing on there. We call it a bug catcher.
nice. I didn't know what that's called. Oh, yeah, we're building it now. Okay, so first we're going to need this Y-shaped piece. It's like a Y. Then we need a little connector that goes on there where it can bend. Then a 1x3 brick with holes. We're going to stick it on that. It's a Technic piece. Okay, so that V-shape thing, the V piece that we put on earlier, this will slide right on, and then there's your engine.
Bring it closer.
Yeah, there's your engine. That's pretty sick.
Sporty.
It's really cool. I love it. Okay, now we're making the roof of the cab. So, need a 1x2 with 4 studs sticking up. 1x2 transparent piece. 2 1x1s with stud on one side. Okay, now we're going to stick that on a 2x4 with 2 studs sticking out. And then there's our little, like the middle. Ow! Dang, that hurt. Now we'll need 2 more of these. We'll stick it on either side of those 1x1s. Now, gonna take some 1x4s and 2x4s and offset them on one side, but make them right on that 1x2 with 4 studs sticking up. Oh, messed up a little again. With Legos, there's a lot of mistakes. There's my motto. Yep. Okay, now we need a 2x3 plate, and we're going to, I think, set that right there. Yeah, that looks about right. And 2 corner plates, and set them like that, and then bam, that's the top. Now we can just sit it on there. I think, yep, there we go. Second, I want to put Vin Diesel in it. Okay, now we're making the wheels. So, you get your hubcaps and do that 4 times. So there's your first wheel. Second wheel. I'll get that in a second. Third wheel. And final wheel. That on. Okay. Now we can take this off. Put Vin Diesel in it, or make him work on it. On the car. And I'll take off his little crowbar and put it in there.
I wanted him to wear the roller skates.
They're already on. They're for the handles. It won't fit in there. There we go. Got it in there. Okay. I'll put our windshield back on. And put our roof back on. Oh, look at all our extra pieces. As Vin Diesel smiling in the last page of the instructions. Look at all them extra pieces.
Are they just extras for real, or did we not put those on and we needed to?
Oh, no, they're extras. The car. I don't want to take it apart again. It's so much work. Show them the back. Vin Diesel's in it. Dun, 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 dun. It's pretty cool to have the Vin Diesel logo figure. There you have it. 1970 Dodge Charger.
Whoa, I wasn't holding it good enough. Don't do that.
Yep.
Alright.
Never mind this one. I don't like the roof setup. It's so stupid.
Easy.
What?
What would you do different?
Nothing. I just put it back together.
I'm saying, what would you do different for the roof?
I would actually make the roof onto the windshield and just take off the windshield and put them on. That'd be so much better. Okay, man.
Alright, well there you have it. There is the
1970 Dodge Charger from Fast
Whatever.
and Furious.
the Fast and Furious, whatever it is, the kit is called. What is the kit called over there?
Speed Champion. It's called Speed Champions. Looks just like the box actually. It's a Fast and Furious 1970 Dodge Charger.
Alright.
Right there.
Well, good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Now I gotta try my hand at editing this thing all in one continuous loop.
Thank
Y'all,
you.
Y'all stay blessed.